actually. Right. Okay. So our plan for today is to revise and remember lots of things connected to Unit 2, because we are just about to finish it and we'll need to refresh and remember all the things. And we are planning to do the part of our students' book, which is called Check and Reflect. So if you wish, you may use your books for that. If not, just use my screen anytime you need it, yeah? Okay. Ekaterina, do you know where to find part Check and Reflect?
Yes, I will find it.
Perfect.
I am downloading. I am loading the book.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay. Hopefully Maria will also join in very soon. Okay.
5 minutes.
She came back.
Sure. Take your time.
Check and reflect.
Check and reflect, exactly. And we are going to start with different sorts of phrases that help us talk about studying and abilities. All right. And here in the very first one, here in the very first exercise, we've got the sentences. What we need to do is complete the sentences with one word only, and the first letter is given here. Yeah, so Ekaterina, work alone. Yes, spent about 3-4 minutes for that, and then we'll compare and discuss it.
I know I make mistakes when I'm speaking. This number.
Yes, exactly. I know I make mistakes when I'm speaking, but I like to so on. Okay, so try to complete them.
Okay. I finished.
You're finished, all right.
So I know I make mistakes.
Just a moment, I will open it up differently. Yeah, okay. So let's have a look at it. I know
I make mistakes when I'm speaking, but I like to have a go.
Have a go, which means
Пробовать.
Try. Yeah, but I like to try. Exactly. Have a go, try. Good. Maria, try the second one.
I'm sorry.
This will be, I don't
I'm-
really like, or I'm not very interested, but we had another word. I'm not very. Yekaterin, did you get this one?
Mhm.
Keen
Yeah.
on.
Keen on, exactly.
Oh my God.
Keen on grammar. Yes, I'm not very keen on grammar. I'm not very interesting. Interested. I don't really like it so much. Yes. Okay. Maria, next for you. This is much easier.
I have done a few apps.
No, what do you do with apps on your mobile phone? Down,
Delete.
down.
Delete.
No,
No.
download.
Download was.
Yay, I've
Yes.
downloaded a few
Okay.
apps.
Mhm.
Which I study from most days. Okay, let's look at 3 more. Yekaterin, your turn.
Every day after class, I go home and go over what we've done in class.
Yeah, and go over means
Repeat.
repeat. Yes, go again and again. All right, Maria, what about next?
I'm making good practice with my English.
But have a look, practice could be, but I'm much better than I was. So that means I'm making good progress, exactly, progress. Because look, this sentence says I'm much better than I was last year, right? Okay, and Yekaterin, the last one for you.
I do an online language experience with an English woman once a week.
Experience. When I teach you English, you teach me Russian. This is language
Exchange.
Exchange.
Exactly, language exchange. Okay, well done. Now we have all the words. Yes, remembered. Okay, one more time. Tell me, please, which, I close it, yeah? Which phrase would mean to try something?
Have a go.
Have a go, that's good. To become better, to make, that means to make?
To make a progress.
To make progress without a, yeah? To make progress. Okay, I teach you English, you teach me Russian. This is language
exchange.
Okay, we have lots of apps on the phone and we
download them.
That's good. All right. I like something, or I'm interested. Another phrase, I'm
keen on.
Keen on, very good. I'm
Yeah.
keen on, that's lovely. When you repeat it again, when you go back and look at the material again, what do you do? Go?
It's
progress.
Progress.
Go over. Just go over.
Go over.
Just go over when you do it again and when you repeat it again. All right, now we remember them all, but I'm going to say the sentences. If you have the book open, don't look there, okay? I will say the sentences. I will replace our new words with the word oranges. Please tell me what are my oranges, okay? If possible, do not look anywhere. Try to remember all. Okay, let's go. Every day after class, I go home and go oranges what I've done in class.
Go over.
Go over, very good. I've oranges a few apps which I study from most of the days.
Download.
Very good, but downloaded in the past, yes.
Downloaded.
Good. I do an online language oranges with an English woman once a week.
Exchange.
Well done. Well done. I know I make mistakes when I'm speaking, but I like to oranges a go.
Have a go.
Have a go. Good job. Yeah, that's right. I'm making good oranges with my English. I'm much better than I was last year. Mhm.
Progress.
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 Good job. Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm not very oranges on grammar, but I like speaking and listening. Mhm. I'm not very oranges
Keen
on
on.
grammar. Keen on. Well done. Well done. Now,
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
Keen on. Yes, Maria remembers this phrase.
Yeah,
I'm keen on.
yes. Yes.
Lovely.
Mhm.
Now,
Mhm.
let's look at these sentences one more time. And well, I'm going to look at sentence one. I know I make mistakes when I'm speaking, but I like to have a go. This is absolutely true for me when I speak German. I make quite a lot of mistakes, but I try. I like to have a go. It's true for me. Number two, I'm not very keen on grammar, but I like speaking and listening. No, that is not true for me. I feel okay about studying grammar, and I like studying grammar because then I understand how to make sentences. Yeah? Could you please look at these sentences and tick what is true for you, cross what is not true for you about English? Let's discuss them. So, Maria, how about you and number one?
Yes, this is true for me.
Give a little more information.
I know that I make a lot of mistakes than I speak in English, but I like to have a go.
Do you think the more you speak, the less number of mistakes you make?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I believe it. Absolutely true. Ekaterina, how about you, number one? True or false?
Of course, true. I know I make a lot of mistakes in my English, but of course, I like to have a go, and I see that that now situation is better.
Definitely. You both don't make a lot of mistakes, actually. And yeah, the more we speak, the more we practice. Absolutely true that the number of mistakes is going down, right? Ekaterina, how about grammar? Number two for you.
It's false for me.
Uh-huh.
I like grammar and I'm interested in it, but it's more difficult for me. But speaking is more difficult for me.
All right, I see. Maria, and you?
For me, this is false too, because I keen on grammar, I keen on speaking,
I'm только,
but
да, не теряйте м. Ага.
I'm keen on speaking, but listening is more difficult for me.
Really? Okay, I see. That's interesting. So for Ekaterina, speaking is the most difficult, for Maria, listening, yeah? Okay, nice. Maria, what about three?
I have download. It's false for me because I have download only one app, which I didn't study.
Which you don't study. Oh my God. Okay, I hope you study it from time to time. Do you?
Yes, very seldom.
Very seldom. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's
Yeah.
upsetting thing. All right. Ekaterina, what about you?
It's false too because I did not download any app, any English app because I I haven't got any time for it, and it's very difficult for me to use these apps, but I will try.
Okay, it's exactly the time you downloaded our app, yes, which is called Pearson Practice English. Yeah, it's really
Mhm.
helpful. Yeah, because you have your mobile phone everywhere. Yeah, and from time to time, when you have 5 or 10 minutes free, you can practice it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
highly recommend it. Yes, exactly the
Yes.
time to do it. Okay, Ekaterina, what about 4 for you?
Every day after class, I go home. No, it's false. Only the day before class, Sunday or Tuesday, I have a go to see homework and do it,
Yeah, okay,
but
but
no
still you
every
go,
day, unfortunately.
right, but still you go over the material that we've done in the class, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, that is great. Maria, what about you?
For me, this is false too,
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't got any time to do my homework, and I very, how to say, I'm very расстроена,
Upset, upset,
upset, yes,
disappointed. Uh-huh.
disappointed about it, and I hope that I finally find some more time for my homework.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Right, I also hope it very much. It will help you remember things much better.
Yes.
Right. Ludmila, hello, nice to see
Hello,
you.
nice
Hi,
to see you.
hi. Right. Okay, how are you today?
I'm fine, but busy because of
Hello.
Right, I see what you mean. Ludmila, we are remembering all material from Unit 2. Please join in, yes? We
okay.
are doing check and reflect part, yeah, which will help us remember Unit 2. Okay, and now we are at sentence 5 here. And yeah, let's find out if it's true or false for you. Maria, what about you?
This is true for me because I see that I making progress. Maybe this is not good, but this is progress, I'm sure, with my English, and I'm much better than I was last year. This is true.
Okay, that's nice to hear. What do you think? What skills have you developed the most? Listening, speaking, grammar, vocabulary,
I think speaking.
speaking. That's lovely. Okay, Ekaterina, what about you? True, false?
Yes, it is definitely true. I am making a great progress with my English. First of all, it is about speaking.
Yes, actually, you really have become much more fluent, and that's great to know. Yeah, Ludmila, what about you? Will it be true for you or false? Number 5.
Yes, it's really true for me. I'm making good progress with my English in speaking skills and in grammar. Yes.
Okay. Although we are not focused on grammar too much, yes,
Yes.
but yeah, still
But something was new for me.
That's good. Okay. And number 6, the last one here, Ekaterina, that's for you.
It's false. I don't have online language experience with any English woman. Exchange. Exchange. But our speaking with you, Margarita, and with my colleagues.
Yeah.
It is very great experience.
Right. And do you think you would like to make or to do an online language exchange?
Yes, I think I will like it.
I was planning to find a language exchange partner in Germany, but now because of the lockdown, it has become a lot more difficult. But I should say this service is developed very well there, and there are many sites and many communities where you can find a language exchange partner. That's very interesting. Unlike Russia, actually. Ludmila, how about you?
No, I don't have an online language exchange with English woman.
Would you like to?
Yes, I like to do it.
Yeah. That's nice. And Maria, what about you?
I don't have an English and a language exchange with the English woman too, and I like it idea, and maybe sometimes I find
Yes, maybe
this woman.
sometime. Right. That's great. By the way, if you want to, I can share with you the German sites for online exchange. I didn't want to make an online exchange because I wanted to communicate live. Yes, as I was there. But there are some services for online exchange, and if you like, I can share with you. Maybe you find anyone who wants to study Russian but is a native English speaker, right?
Yes. It's
Okay, but yeah, you really have to look through the people and try to find. Yeah, so I will share with you some of the sites, yeah, and services. Okay, cool. Now, so as you told me, everyone is rather keen on studying grammar, and this is the time when we need to refresh some grammar points. And here we are going to try to remember when we use present simple and present continuous. Let's very quickly refresh it. So present simple and present continuous. Each of these grammar points have three ways or three cases when we have to use them. Let's start with present simple. What are they?
Usual routine.
Yeah, routine or habits, whatever. Yeah, routines. Good. What else?
Facts.
Facts. Good. And
state verbs.
And state verbs. And Yekaterina, give examples of state verbs.
I love.
Love, yes, love.
I hate.
Hate, very good.
I have.
Have, that's right.
No.
No, believe, and others. Yes? Okay, cool. Agree. And three ways to use present continuous.
When the action take place at the moment of speaking.
Yeah, at the moment of speaking.
It is a trend.
Trend
yes.
or change, yeah? Modern changes. Right, and?
Around now.
Around now. How to understand it around now?
Nowadays, this year.
These days, this year, nowadays, yeah, today, maybe not at this moment, but today is also present continuous. Okay, brilliant. Now, please work individually, look at exercise number 2 and complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb. Use present simple or present continuous, yeah? Do you need a minute more? No? Let's compare then.
Mhm.
Okay, Maria, number one is for you.
I think this is present simple. I
Mhm,
learned
let's
how
try.
to dance tango. I learned how to dance tango. I have classes twice a week.
Okay, so I learn, ladies, agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and Maria, why do we choose a present simple?
Because this is fact.
It's not a fact, it's a routine. Because
Routine.
have a look,
Yeah.
twice a week. Yeah? Twice a
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
routine.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Ludmila, what about two?
I really love football. I'm in team and we train 3 times a week after work. It's
Mhm.
also routine.
Yeah, okay,
Mhm.
because it is again 3 times a week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ekaterina, what about next?
More and more people starting their own business.
Starting, yeah?
Starting.
Это какой-то
It-
недо-present continuous. Давайте его до конца доведем.
Are starting.
Are starting, yeah, that is good. Yes. Okay, and why?
I think I said are.
I'm sorry, yeah, I didn't quite catch.
It is a trend.
It is a trend, more and more people, yes, and it shows a trend. Maria, what about four?
It's not a popular opinion, but I agree with you.
And this is present simple way.
I think because this is state verb.
State verb, exactly. Even though I agree with you now, yes, it is a state verb, so we can only use it in present using present simple. Ludmila, now number five is for you.
I'm very keen on cooking. I bake all my own bread and I am getting better all the time.
Bake and I am getting better. Okay, could you explain both of them?
I'm bake, it's a routine.
Routine.
And I'm getting is around now, maybe.
Probably, but isn't it a change?
Trend,
I was not
change,
very good,
yes.
yes, and now I'm changing
Yes,
and I'm
it's a
becoming
change.
better. So it's a change. Brilliant. That was so easy for you, ladies. Nice. Okay, let's move on then. And here we've got some phrases that we use to talk about work and to talk about first day at work. Yeah. Here we've got some phrases, but they are not matched. Let's try to match verbs on the left and the phrases on the right. Let's try number one together. Explain. What can we explain? Any ideas here?
The health and safety rules.
I agree, definitely. Okay, could you try to do the rest yourselves, please? Mm-hmm. A minute more?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's see. So, Ludmila, next one, number 2.
Work night shifts late.
Mm-hmm. Good. Ekaterina, next one. Where?
Wear a suit or formal clothes.
Mm-hmm. Maria, B.
Be a union member, a manager.
Mm-hmm. And who is a union member, by the way?
Член профсоюза.
Exactly, right. Ludmila, do please.
Do a first aid course, fire drill.
Mm-hmm. Ekaterina.
Take time off or a holiday.
Yeah, and if we take time off, do we go to work?
No.
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 We don't. We stay at home and relax. Yeah. Okay. No, let's try it like that. Yes. Okay. A policy. What's the verb? Tell me all the phrase, please. A policy.
A policy of the health and safety rules.
No. We need a verb before a
Ah.
policy.
We have a strict policy.
Okay, we have a strict policy, or
the
here
health-
we had explain.
Explain.
policy.
Okay.
But yes, Ludmila, this was right. We have a strict policy. Cool. Okay. So the verb, yes, think about the verbs now. Formal clothes
Where?
Wear.
and all the phrase. Wear formal clothes. Yeah.
Where? Yeah.
Okay. Late.
Work late.
Work late. Okay. A first aid course.
All of our
Do.
member
Mhm.
do a first
Do.
aid course.
Yeah, do a first aid course. Totally right. Okay. A union member.
To be
To
Be.
be
a
To
union
be a
member.
union member.
Union member. Okay. A fire drill.
do a fire drill.
Good. Okay. All right. Shifts. Night shifts.
Work
Work night
Work
shift.
night
shifts.
shifts.
Night shifts. Very good. Okay. The health and safety rules.
Explain the health
Explain
and
the health.
safety rules.
Right. Time off.
have
To take
to take
time off.
Better to say take time off. Right. Take time off. Okay. A union member.
be a
To be a
union
union member.
A holiday.
To take a holiday.
Take a
Take
holiday.
Oh, we can say have a holiday, take a holiday. Both are good. Okay. Now let's make it more complicated a bit. So it's good if you say one way, yeah, to use these verbs. Okay. So only one is fine. Yes. Let's do one by one. Maria, you start with explain.
Explain the safety rules.
Okay. Do you remember the second one?
No.
Explain, ladies, you?
First aid
Policy.
course.
First aid
No,
course. Yes.
first aid course. You can't
Policy.
explain. Policy. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
Ekaterina,
Mhm.
2, work
Work night shifts or
Or-
work late.
late. Okay.
Mhm.
Ludmila, number 3.
Wear formal clothes
Or
or wear suits.
suits. Very good. Okay. Maria, B.
Be a manager.
Mhm.
Be a I don't
Union.
remember. Union member.
Union member. Very
Union
good.
member.
Right. Ekaterina, do.
do the fire drill
Mm-hmm.
or do
Какой-то course.
Заклинила.
Of
First aid course.
course, very good. Ludmila, and you, please, number 6.
Take the day off, take the holiday.
Yeah, cool. Well done, ladies. This is all what we remember. Okay, now let's move on. And in number 4, back to grammar, back to some grammar. And here we will speak about present trends. And different ways how we can speak about present trends. First of all, we can use present simple.
Tend to.
Yeah, just a moment, I will get to it. Present simple with different words and phrases. For example, usually, do you remember any more? Mhm.
Always.
Tend to.
Always, right.
Often.
Often. Where do they come in the sentence? Do we use them at the beginning, in the middle, or in the end?
In the middle.
Always, yes, before the verb. We can also use the words like on the whole, or just a moment, there was one more. On the whole and something else. No?
Regular.
From time to time. From time to time. Where do we use them in the sentences?
At the beginning.
Beginning.
Or
at the end.
Or
At
the end. Yeah, true. We can also use the word tend to do something. Can we use it in a negative form as well?
Never tend.
Never tend to.
Never tend to, or don't tend to,
Don't
yeah?
tend to.
Okay. For modern trends, we can surprisingly also use present continuous. But to show that something is
Bad.
Yeah, annoying. And what word do we often use in the middle? Like my sister is my phone.
It's a habit of.
Yes, okay, which is not present continuous actually, but present continuous with the word always and constantly. Constantly. Like this coffee machine is constantly breaking down. You remember something annoying. And Ludmila, totally right. We can also, when something is annoying, we can also say have or has a habit of, and then a verb plus this coffee machine has a habit of
Crashing.
Yeah, so ink, yeah? Very good. Crashing or breaking down. Wow, that's nice, ladies. You remember this all. Let's try to apply it into the sentences and into the text. So in number 4, please look at the sentences and try to complete them with one word in every sentence.
Маргарита, а можно спросить,
Yes, please.
как правильно перевести as well?
As well, также. То же самое, что also too.
Мгм. Спасибо.
Okay, ladies, so let's check it out. Людмил, you start, please.
On the whole, I'd say I'm very
Fit.
fit.
Yeah. Mhm. On the whole, yes. We
Whole.
don't read H, sorry, we don't read W, we say whole, yeah, on the whole,
I'd say I'm very fit.
and a little more. How Людмил, go
I
on.
don't tend to have much energy in
Mhm.
the evening. So as a rule, I get up early and do things before I go to work.
Okay, that's brilliant. So this is the phrase I've forgotten as a rule. Yes, as a rule, как правило. Okay, good. Екатерина, go on.
I'm always running 4 or 5 times a week, and I go cycling from time to time as well.
But you say I'm always running. Is it annoying? Is it something bad? No, it isn't. It's much easier. Я хожу на пробежки. Just pure present simple.
I'm running,
Is it annoying?
but
Not
running, present
I-
continuous.
Present simple. I go running. М?
Ah,
Хожу на пробежки. I go running. Because present continuous you can't use here. It is not annoying something.
Mhm.
It is just a routine. Have a look. 4 or 5 times a week. So I go running. Hmm? Okay, and from time to time, yeah. Go cycling. Just have a look. Go running, go cycling from time to time as well. Cool. Ekaterina, and one more for you.
The only problem is I have quite an old bicycle, and it has a habit of breaking down.
That's right. Has a habit of breaking down. And this is annoying. Yes. I'm
Yes.
sure we cannot be happy of the bike that tends to break down. Maria, okay, go on.
I don't usually exercise on Sundays, though, because everyone needs a day of rest.
And up to the end.
Or I tend to eat quite healthily too. No junk food, not much red meat, that kind of thing.
All right. Do you agree with everything, ladies?
yes, but can we use not tend, but I always two. Yes.
You can say I always eat, but we have two. Only
Okay.
10 is correct here. All right, all right. Was it easy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Could I please ask you to think about your fitness and your food habits, and take notes to tell us about the things you usually do or don't tend to do, probably. Okay. So we will think about fitness and diet. Yeah. 3-4 minutes to think. Take notes. Think, please, which forms can you use in your sentences? Mhm. So ladies, one more minute and then we'll yeah, discuss. Okay, let's get started. Right?
Yes.
Good. All right, perfect. Now, tell us please about your fitness and about your eating habits. Yes, what do you tend to do? What you don't tend to do? Ekaterina, you start.
I tend to eat a healthy food, no sweets and sausages, and a lot of vegetables and fruits. My family eat fish very often, but we eat some useless food from time to time. For example, pizza or burgers.
Okay.
Or what about my fitness? Nowadays, unfortunately, I don't tend to train in the gym and at home. I go skiing from time to time in winter. But earlier, I used to training a lot.
I used to train.
I used to train a lot. I used to dance, to skate, to swim, and to train in the gym.
Right. Well, which is absolutely true for me about training. Yes, I used to do so many things, but now I don't tend to do anything. Yeah, right. Only yoga from time to time for my back because I work, yeah, in the sitting position most of the time. Okay, Ekaterina, and are you planning to start doing any physical activities? Any sports?
Yes, I am planning, but it is no much possibility.
Right, I know what
for
you.
this.
Okay, you said about the food like pizza. How did you call this food? Let's check it out.
Useless.
Useless. I wouldn't call it useless. Probably junk food, we can say, yeah, junk food, something like that. Useless food, какая бесполезная. Или не полезная, как вот.
I don't like term junk food because it is very bad.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. Maybe unhealthy food, maybe, yeah, like that, but useless you can't say here, right? So unhealthy food.
Unhealthy?
Yeah, unhealthy. Не очень здоровая, right? Good. Maria, what about you, please?
On the whole, I would say I'm not fairly fit. I go to the swimming pool from time to time, and sometimes I run on treadmill.
Okay.
I tend to eat quite healthy, no sausages, juices, mayonnaise, and a lot of fruits and vegetables.
That's lovely. So we all seem to be having to have very healthy diet. Yes.
Yes.
Maria, and do your children help you to stay fit? Yes, I think so. Yeah, when you go out with them.
Yes, they help me very much.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay, great. Ludmila, do your turn, please.
On the whole, I try to have a healthy diet, but I have a habit of eating something sweet at the evening.
Okay.
I don't tend to keep strict rules about diet for my family. Usually I go fitness twice a week, but I tend to cancel it because of work. From time to time, I go cycling at the warm seasons or skiing in the winter. I have a habit of starting some new sport activities, but often stop doing it soon.
Okay, so you lose interest, yes? Yes. But I mean, it doesn't really matter if you start a new activity the next time, then it doesn't matter, yeah? You just switch between and still keep fit and healthy, right? Okay, great, ladies, thank you very much. This was very interesting and very well organized in the point of view of grammar. Okay, let's move on. And we have something else to remember. We have just spoken about present habits. And now let's get to past habits, yeah? And past repeated actions. So what forms do we often use for past repeated actions?
Past, present, used to, and would.
Yeah, past simple, used to, plus after used to, what do we use?
Infinitive.
Would to. Yeah.
After it
Infinitive.
comes infinitive.
Infinitive.
And
Mhm.
would plus
Infinitive.
infinitive as well. What's the
Mhm.
difference between used to and would?
Used to мы можем с глаголами чувств.
Yes,
State verb.
with state
State-
verbs, but
state
we
verbs.
never use would with the
Would.
state verbs.
Yeah.
Only, yeah,
Used to.
only action verbs. Mhm. Can I use used to and would when I speak about single action?
No, only
No,
past.
No.
only habits and repeated actions. Okay, cool. Right, look at number 5, please. And here we need to change the sentences to use the words in the brackets. Let's try number 1 together. I spent hours and hours listening to music when I was a teenager. Ludmil, how do you say it?
I used to spend hours and hours listening to music when I was a teenager.
Okay, would you like to have 30 seconds to look? Please do not write, okay? Just
Mhm.
look at the sentences and in 30 seconds we will practice them.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go. Ekaterina, number 2, please.
When I was 8 or 9, we went to Mexico for a month.
Is it possible to use used to here?
I think no, maybe
Yeah.
it is a single action.
Yes, exactly. So we cannot use used to here, right? It's not possible. Maria, what about 3?
When I was a kid, I would always cycle to school.
Agree?
Yes, agree.
Yeah, good. Ludmil, number 4.
I really loved the movie Star Wars when I was a kid, or I used to really love the movie Star Wars when I was a kid. Would it's not possible because it's a state verb.
Exactly. Okay, very good. Ekaterina, next for you.
I never used to eat vegetables when I was younger, but now I'm a vegetarian.
I never used to. What comes
Used
after?
to
And after? Eat. Infinitive,
used to
right?
eat.
Exactly. I never used to eat, or I didn't used to eat. Both options are correct. Maria, number 6.
I used to have really long hair. I only used to cut it once or twice a year.
Can you use would anywhere here?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Try it out.
I would to have really long hair. I only would to cut it once or twice a year.
But in the first one, so have, what kind of verb is it? Is it action verb?
Yes.
No, have.
No, no.
It's a state verb. Yes, it's not an action. We cannot do it somehow. So the first part we can only use with used to. I used to have really long hair. And the second part is action, cut. So
Yes, we
rephrase this.
can.
Uh-huh.
I used to have really long hair. I only would to cut it once or twice a year.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
after would, no to. I
Да,
only would cut it.
Would cut once or twice a year. Yeah.
Good job. Okay, fine. Now, ladies, I will ask you to think of 4 things you used to do or would do in the past as a child, but now you don't do. Use these sentences as ideas for you, right? You can think about free time, family, school, I don't know, likes and dislikes, food you ate, whatever. Write them down, please. Yeah. Use used to and would in positive or in negative form. It's up to you. Do you think you need a minute more?
Маргарита, нам
Yes.
сколько надо предложений?
4.
Окей.
How many do you have?
Mhm.
3.
3. Okay, one more.
Мгм.
Okay, let's see what we have. So, Ludmil, you start this time.
Mhm.
What are the 4 things you used to do in the past, but you don't do anymore?
When I was a child, I used to play with my friends.
Mhm.
In my childhood, we would spend our holidays with my grandparents.
Oh, that's lovely. Mhm.
When I was a child, I would go to school by foot.
On foot. On foot.
On foot.
By, for example, bus, car, and so on, by transport, but on foot.
On foot. When I was a teenager, I don't used to have a mobile phone, so my parents never used to know where I was at the moment.
Okay. Right. But it was in the past. Check out the beginning of the sentence.
When I was a teenager, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't used to have a mobile phone, so my parents
never used
to. No.
Yes, all right. But Ludmil, did you have to report your parents what you were going to do or what you did during the day?
Yes, I used to report, but it not always was true.
Okay, right. You presented the safe version. Yes. Okay, fine. Right. Ekaterina, your turn, please. What did you used to do?
I would to play the piano every weekend, but now I don't do it. I used to eat a lot of sweets when I was a child. I used to love swimming in the river in our region.
Wow, that's good.
I used to go to school 5 days a week.
Okay, right. That's good. That's good. Ludmil, the first sentence. Oh, Ekaterina, I'm sorry. The first sentence one more time.
I would to play the piano.
But.
Ой, у вас звук выключился, Маргарита.
Oops. Yes. Do we use to after would?
No,
we don't. Yeah. Okay.
I would play the piano every weekend.
Exactly. Okay, that's great. Maria, your turn.
When I was a kid, I would go to my grandma every week, and I really enjoyed it.
That's good.
When I was a kid, I used to eat sweets as often as possible.
Every time no one could see it.
Right. When I was a kid, I would read a lot of books every year. And when I was a kid, I wouldn't like to travel long distance by bus.
Okay. Would and like, do they come together? Like is a state verb.
I never used to like.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
I-
good. That's good. So
Mhm.
Ekaterina and Maria used to like and love eating sweets. Ludmila, and what about you as a child? Did you used to eat lots of sweets?
Yes, I used to like to eat many sweets,
Yeah, right.
also as often as possible.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. But me as a child, I didn't used to like eating sweets at all. I was absolutely indifferent to them. But now, yeah, I try to limit the amount of sweets I eat, yeah, because it's so tasty nowadays. But in the past, I was absolutely indifferent. Interesting. Yeah, okay, cool. And the last point we are going to remember here is a little bit vocabulary. And this is the vocabulary that deals with parent and children relationship. Let's check out. We have got here in number 6, the beginnings and the ends of the sentences. Please try to match them. Let's do number 1 together. I never used to get into. What usually comes after get into?
Get into
Any
trouble.
trouble?
Get into trouble. So what is the correct sentence then?
I never
Any
got
trouble?
into any trouble
Any
when I was
trouble?
young.
Right, letter B. Okay, could you please do the rest yourselves? Just a minute and then we compare. Okay, number 2, Maria, for you.
I experienced some real difficulties when I was a kid.
Okay, D, agree. Ludmila, number 3.
My parents used to force me to study every day.
Perfect. Ekaterina, next one, 4. Ekaterina, your microphone.
Sorry. My parents used to control how much I used the internet.
Okay, this is F. Okay, Maria.
My parents made sure I learned good manners.
Good manners. Okay, and Ludmila.
My parents used to let me sleep as much as I wanted.
Yay, that's great. Okay, ladies, this was easy. This was much easier, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, looking at this, check and reflect. I can say that grammar was very, very easy for you to practice and to use. What I would recommend to do more is vocabulary. Yes, the first part. It's a little bit forgotten. Application will help you a lot to refresh it. Yes, so please use your apps to practice vocabulary. The first part, yes, making progress and so on, could be a good idea. And vocabulary to talk about work, it was good enough, yeah, but still to revise it, it might be a good idea. All right. So ladies, this was great to remember everything. As a homework, this time I will assign you the test. And I will make the time limit for the test, all right? So make sure you have 20 minutes to do the test non-stop, okay? Right, and some other activities as well, okay?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So thank you very much. And remember, we are meeting on Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope
Yes.
you haven't forgotten yet. Yes. Right. Friday at 5, as we've discussed previously.
Mhm,
Good.
mhm.
So thanks a lot. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.